Their best lap time is a 1 minute 25.5. Right, come in at the end of this lap. Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Okay, copy that.
on it, and if you shared it, tagging us on one of your social medias, either on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, whichever one you like, and we will be drawing off those free stickers tomorrow night around 8 p.m. and we will post it on all of our social medias to let you know who the winners are. So definitely make sure you enter those. You can enter on any one of the three videos, either silver, gold, or platinum, whichever one you like, or all three of them if you want to increase your chances. And other than that, you can also see the link in the description to this video to go into our TCR shop. But now, it looks like we've got some of our drivers here in the lobby with us. I saw Tasmanian, I saw Vapor Assassin. Do we have 007 as well?
I did invite him. He hasn't joined just yet, so
Okay, no
maybe
problem.
get
So
into
in
the
the
minute.
meantime, let me talk to one driver that I'm really, really interested to hear from, and that's Vapor Assassin. So first of all, Vapor, welcome to TCR. Welcome to Trinity Competitive Racing. Welcome to Platinum Class. You had a little bit of an experience with these drivers and with this group in preseason where you definitely showed a lot of potential, but tonight you absolutely blew it out of the water. I mean, for me personally, you did a Max Verstappen here, even though you didn't win the race, but for, to lead the race, to almost win it towards the end there as well in your first race in this league. Absolutely incredible. Congratulations on P2. Congratulations on the podium. Tell us a little bit about your race.
Yeah, man, I don't know if I would have told myself I would have gotten P2 at the beginning of that race. I wouldn't. I would have been. I would. But yeah, I mean, that was my first race with no racing line
Yeah,
besides preseason.
and one thing you really pulled off extremely well here tonight, which I think put you into that amazing position towards the end of the race where you had that battle with Taz. So that was your strategy. So tell us about, your strategy. Did you sort of work that out coming into the race? Was it something that you were planning for, or did you sort of play it during the race, depending on the situation? You ended up with much fresher tires towards the end. So how did you make those work?
I mean, yeah, in the start of the race, I was planning on mediums, hards all the way. I mean, it's just the superior strategy, even if it's going to cost you some track position. But going into quali, I just did an out lap on softs, standard fuel mode, all that. Um, Came back in, waited for a bit, did the mediums, bottled that, and went back out on the softs for the final lap and managed to get P11, which in my mind is really lucky, as you get fresh tires, and I got mediums because, well, you get a free set of freshes, you pick.
Yeah, no, incredible. And just last question there, in terms of your battle with Tasmanian Devil at the end, that was super, super exciting from where we were sitting, watching you guys for probably the last 9 laps or so, just battling it out and staying so close together. Once he overtook you there was a moment where, myself and Kano in the commentator booth, we felt like maybe you were pushing a little bit too hard for the first couple of laps after being overtaken. That sort of hurt you in terms of ERS saving. What was going through your mind there? Was it just the pressure of being overtaken? Were you just trying to get that position back so quickly, or was that sort of part of the plan as well? What was going on there?
Oh, I mean, after I was overtaken, I was just like, I can keep on doing this, I can keep up, save my ERS a bit, do a little bit of a limitless, and try to overtake him on the final lap of the race on a straightaway, but sadly that didn't work. I got very close at the back straight, but he got DRS from a lapped car, so uh,
Well, Connor,
still
did you
close.
want to ask him any questions, by the way?
Yeah, no, just wanted to say brilliant performance for your first race. Well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, I said the same thing. I think that AlphaTauri kind of maybe cost you a chance at the win. We wouldn't have been for sure because Taz had quite a bit of ERS still for that main straight. It's really hard, but you know what? P2 from P11,
Yeah, I mean, I gotta be
nothing to
very happy
be
about
sad
that.
about. Exactly, exactly. Your first race, no assists. You're doing it yourself. You're out there, you start 11th, you stay clean throughout the race, you just did your strategy. We really didn't talk about most people for the start. You were like a little bit talked about because we seen you making moves, but as soon as you got up to the front, and Taz had his glitch in the pits, which I really want to ask him about.
What happened to that? I didn't know that.
Basically, so Taz was coming out the pits. Haas was in front of him, retired, and
Oh,
he left
we'll
the
get to
session.
that. We'll
We'll
get
get to that in a second. Yeah,
yeah, we'll get
let
to
Taz
that in
do
a
it.
second.
Because Taz
But yeah,
has a little bit different story, but ours on our screen was different. But we'll let Taz tell it because it
yeah.
is quite mind blowing. But yeah, absolutely brilliant for you getting second. Wonderful job, and keep it up for the season.
Thank you. I'll do my best. France is a good track next race.
That
All
is
right.
true.
Congratulations again to Vapor Possession, and now I want to, before we get to Taz, I want to jump quickly to 007 Professional, because I did see him join in the lobby in the Alfa Romeo number 2 car, doing a very nice job here tonight. So 007, you sort of came into the podium positions right towards the end there, and again I felt like your strategy really worked out to your advantage. So tell us about the race from your perspective, and what do you think really worked? Like, what helped you get to the podium tonight?
Hey, it's good to be here. I'm honestly surprised to be here in the commentary booth on the podium. I did not expect it at all. But yeah, at the start of the race, I had a pretty bad qualified P9, I think. Had a clean start and just stayed consistent, stayed clean, stayed out of trouble. There was a few cars went off the first few laps, and then after the VSC, I think there was another 2 cars around turn 12 or 13 that went off, and so those were free positions. The original strategy was to do a soft, medium, medium, and then after the cars went off, and I didn't even know what position I was in, I was just driving. I decided to do the soft to hard, so I pit on lap 8, and came out in a whatever position. Then with about 10 laps to go, I realized, oh, I'm in P4, and then eventually P3. So I was, just kind of surprised at the result today, and I drove well. I think didn't really have the pace to fight Vapor and Taz. I stayed with them for quite a few laps in the DRS train, but once I got out of DRS, there was no hope, and they just bolted off, and I just kind of sat back and cruised to P3. Saw Sequit behind on the soft tires, but I wasn't worried about him at all because I knew those tires were going to die off, which I assumed they did because he was fending off bats towards the end at the line. So I'm actually pretty thrilled to, start the season with the P3.
Yeah, incredible, and coming very, very close to basically your best finish from last season, because your best finish there was second. Do you think you can get a win in season 11? Would that be possibly on the books, considering everything?
Honestly, probably not. Um, I think there's much quicker drivers on the grid. The 2 in front of me tonight are extremely quick. Sequit also is very quick. There's too many guys I think that are quicker than me. I'm getting old. I've turned 29 tomorrow, so I've lost that young speed I used to have.
Oh wow! Happy
Yeah.
early birthday! Well, in a few
Yeah,
hours, basically.
and exactly in a few hours. It's a good birthday present, to do P3. But yeah, I don't think a win's on the cards. If people crash in front of me, then sure, I'll take it. But on outright pace, no, probably not.
All right, and Connor, did you want to ask any questions from P3 here tonight?
Podium. Obviously, you're our silver commentator master, so gotta give you some respect for you commentate for us, we commentate for you. So hopefully, me and Blinn next week can be in the booth after our race.
Yeah, you guys will be on the podium,
yeah,
absolutely.
so,
I'll pay off the other drivers, and you guys are in. No problem at all.
there we go.
Perfect.
That's what
That
I want
sounds
to
like a
hear.
plan to me. Yeah, I definitely like that. But yeah, congratulations again, 007 on P3, and
Thank you.
good luck for the rest of the season. Let's see you get up there again.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
All right, well, that then leads us to only one other person that is left here tonight, and that is Tasmanian Devil on P1 with the win. Tasmanian, first of all, just to make sure, as I'm not mistaken, you're in the Red Bull, is that right?
Yep, that's correct.
Perfect. Okay, well then, after we've gotten through that, congratulations on an incredible win, and honestly, you had to battle your way through so much here tonight. When you came over to being right behind Assassin, I honestly didn't know if after all of that you would have, enough in the tank there to push it for the win, but obviously incredible performance. Great drive towards the end there. You pulled the trigger on Vapor Assassin really at a moment where nobody was expecting it, and you made it work until the end there. But obviously the biggest question right now that is on everybody's mind, and definitely on Connor's mind, is what happened in the pits there from your perspective? What was going on?
Yeah, well, before I get into that, I just want to say congratulations to Double O Professional and Vapor Assassin, and happy early birthday, Double O Professional, 29. That's wow. A lot of
I know
people
it's
don't.
old, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you're.
Yeah.
Wow, I mean that is a good birthday present, I guess. But yeah,
Absolutely.
going on to the whole pit lane thing. Basically, I came into the pits. I think it was lap 9, and there was a Haas in front of me going in. So I was like, okay, should be all right. I won't get held up because his pit lane is further down. So yeah, we both do our pit stops, and I'm like right behind him. And then at the end of the pit lane, his car just stops, and I see at the bottom of the screen like this person has retired from the session. So I'm like, all right. So I'm just sitting there for like 3 seconds. He's like, okay, the car should be gone any second now. And I'm here for like 10 seconds. I'm like, okay. I'm starting to get a little pissed now because I'm just seeing cars fly by on the street, and I thought I was gonna lose the win there. So yeah, I mean, it
Sounds
eventually.
like a sounds like a roller coaster of emotions. So how did you manage to get back into the win after all of that?
I mean, it eventually got out the way. So, and I realized I wasn't too far behind professional. So I was like, okay, it shouldn't be too bad. I thought I'd be able to get on the podium, but not the win. So yeah, a few laps later, I was able to get him once he slipped out of Assassin's DRS, and I noticed that Assassin was low in his DRS, so I just sat behind him and saved some fuel. And yeah, when I felt I was ready, I went to overtake him. But
Wow, great job. Yeah, it was such a battle to watch. We were following you guys for, I think, the last 9 or 10 laps as soon as you guys started coming closer to each other. Connor, did you want to ask any questions from the winner?
No, I just I'll put in my point of view because he obviously on his screen it didn't show him the what I saw. So the Haas came into the pits. It didn't stop like you did, and then he came out and it kind of stopped and it was weird, and then he left the session, but his car was still there. But on your screen, from what you showed us, it shows no car, but his car was actually stuck in front of you, and then all of a sudden it glitched and just went away, just disappeared out of nowhere, and then you were able to go again. But through all of that, and through all, you know what, that could have really hurt you because you could have just, got in your mind, oh god, what have I got to do? I got to overwork. You just took your time. You basically passed everyone that you needed to, and you had a phenomenal start to finish. Brilliant win. Definitely going to see more of you in here. So brilliant, man. That's just all I can say is brilliant.
thank you.
All right, well, congrats to Tasmanian Devil, congrats to Vapor Assassin, incredible performance in his first race in TCR in Platinum class, and also congratulations to 007 Professional, the 3 podium finishers here in round 1 of Platinum class of Season 11 of Trinity Competitive Racing here at Bahrain. What an incredible race that was. I cannot wait now to see what's going to happen for the rest of the season between all of these drivers here. As I've already mentioned, guys, check out the link in the description if you want to sign up for the link. Check out the link to our shop to buy some stickers, or make sure you qualify for the giveaway for the stickers that we're giving away this week for the season opener. All you got to do is like this video. We're off air.
All right.
I'm just doing France laps right now.
Yeah, France is my favorite track.
France, oh, dude, give it a break.
Yeah,
It's,
time trial's not even working. Well, don't forget,
France-
it's
you don't need more practice.
it's
You're gonna
Tuesday for me.
blitz everybody next week.
I'm already almost in the
do racing
28.
To be honest, I've
I'm
driven
trying to get to the
France.
28.
Yeah,
Dude, I've
my
driven
best
France
time
once
trial
on
is
24.
like my best time trial at France is a 27 flat, but that's with racing lines. So I mean, I'll probably do a 27, but yeah.
Dude, Vapor Basasa, where did you come from, man? Because that was that was
I
an
came from the
incredible
shuttle run.
performance.
I didn't
think
expect it, honestly.
I think you raced in ISRL before, right?
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah,
racing
because
on
I've
there,
seen your name a couple of times, and I was like, oh,
Wait,
okay, he's
Vapor,
gonna
where
be
did
racing
you
with us
start?
now.
Say what now?
11.
Sorry.
Where did
Oh,
you
yeah,
start?
Started in 11.
11th place.
Oh shit. Yeah, damn,
Yeah.
that's a good drive. Oh wait, so you
Yeah.
started P11, because I started in P9. Taz, where did you start?
I got pole.
Nice.
Him and Sequit were playing the whole time. It was just a shame. Sequit tried to get past one of the Hasses, was so much faster, and just end up getting damaged because he was trying too hard.
Oh, he also miscalled his strategy because he went for the two-stop, and then he put on the mediums, and they weren't really working for him, so he switched over to the softs like super early. So he pretty much like took himself out of the running for the rest of it. So, but wow, that was honestly like one of the best races I've seen in a really long time, or maybe it just feels like that because we've been off for a little bit. But wow, Platinum this year is gonna be.
Yeah,
like,
I think every class is gonna be
Yeah.
thrilling to watch. Honestly,
Going
like
into
gold
this
was
race.
great. Silver actually had the fastest lap for qualifying. We got into two of the guys almost got into the 24s, I think. So
Yeah, I mean,
that new guy that's Grant thing, I think he'll end up going up to like gold in a week or two. He's
Granty boy,
probably
I've
gonna be
seen him
too
around.
quick.
He's in my same esports team, Vapor. I'd usually be called Assassin, by the way.
Assassin.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Assassin got it. Yeah, I think that's what I said. Assassin.
Yeah, my original name was just like Assassin 72. That was my first PSN. But yeah, Vapor is my esports team. So yeah, Granty boy is in there.
Oh, I
Granty's
don't know
quick.
that. Yeah, Granty's gotta be in gold. Does he use assists or something? Is that why he
Yeah, I
can't
think
go
so.
into gold? Yeah, so he's gonna have to, cause it's gonna be basically. Do you remember when Secret was in gold when he first joined a couple seasons ago? Basically ran away with the gold championship. Was like 100 points ahead after like 5 races, and then in Monaco went to platinum. It's just happens so often where they just basically you're too fast for one tier, and it's gonna make it not fun, I guess, for everyone if you're winning every race and just basically
Yeah.
dominating. But honestly, it's fun to have those type of guys because it knows how your pace is compared to them. So
Yeah, no, dude,
I
that like are 5/10 quicker than me, and I need to delete some video.
yeah, I was really thrilled about Bahrain, and then that incident kind of pissed me off. Where I don't know why he was trying to fight me there. Should have just let me go and fought me later, but
Who?
I'm excited for France. It was
Yeah.
guys, Turkey. Just unfortunately, you get those guys that try and race you when you're on different strategies to them, and it's hard to do. But I think next week I know if I'm beside him, I'm gonna be smarter about it and not try and maybe send it where I should have, but be more cautious just to make sure I don't cause myself any damage. That really cost me, like Sequit basically. When you get wing damage, it just sucks. There's nothing you can do. You just gotta hope for the best. But it's so hard through that second sector because it's so technical to do. But yeah, that was a really good race from everyone tonight. I mean, we had. Oh god, we had I couldn't even count how many passes there was in the race because there was so many. I don't know what happened at the end. Do any of you know what happened with Bamboo in that? Not like at the end. It was like midway through the race. Bamboo and someone came together. They went off.
Oh yeah, I think it
and then,
was
like, 3 cars behind them.
I think it was Bamboo and Fike Cause
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what happened though? Cause
no,
we
I
only
have
saw
no
the end of
idea.
it.
I think Fike spun and then Bamboo like tried going around, but Fike was in the middle of the track, so
Yeah, because I did see Fike spinning all by himself, and then I think somebody like Bamboo just got collected in that in the aftermath.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to Chatty at the start. Did any of y'all see? Because I kind of had like a collision warning, but I was like going wide in turn one and stuff, and yeah. Getting all
Do you
the way
know
back
if
on the inside
You
on
know
my
what?
inside.
We'll see it in the
Turn
secret.
one.
I mean,
Yeah.
in the
You know
Discord.
what? You know
Yeah.
what? Turn one. You got to be as clean as you can, but to some extent, it's really hard. And I'm pretty sure I did see you, but I don't think you made contact because you were beside Flying Yippo. And from what I saw, at least on my screen, you did not touch him because I was on board with Flying Yippo when you were around outside. You were still good, so.
Yeah, I mean, I was saving my ERS at the end for the final laps. I had like 40 on the final lap, but
Yeah, I think you just waited a lap too late to try and start regaining. What I suggest maybe for next time, and what I've learned is save. You could have saved your ERS behind him from basically when he passed you, and you could have probably had about 60%. But you know what? All of you were just so quick. You and Taz, and then everyone was just basically flying. So
Yeah, great job, guys. I'm gonna bounce off here, but can't wait until next week.
Yeah, same.
I
I gotta
don't
go
know
get
if time trials
some
fucked
drinks
up.
for my
Yeah.
birthday, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
like,
gotta go get
I'm
some
14.
food.
you're turning 29 tomorrow. I'm turning 30 next month.
Wait.
Chris
I'm
Anderson's only
15.
14.
Assassin's only
That's
14.
crazy.
Oh my
Well,
god.
no,
Wow.
like that's kind of normal for like younger like super fast esports
Yeah,
guys. Like
I
like
guess,
because
for
you gotta
yeah.
remember when we were playing F1 when we were young as well, but there was no such
There's
thing
no
as
guess.
league racing. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
there wasn't. I remember when
And I remember the
first
first
started.
time I started league racing, we had a we had a chat on like Facebook that was created especially
That or
for
like
us to
dude,
communicate and stuff. Like
MySpace and Zanga.
yeah, like all this stuff that we had to do for it. And then when
Oh,
2019 came up with the leagues, we tried to do that, but that wasn't working too well. So it's all over the place. But yeah, guys, congratulations on today's performances. Happy early birthday, 007.
thanks, dude.
And yeah, I'll see you guys soon.
Yeah, we'll
Alright,
see you
see
Tuesday. Well, we'll see them Tuesday. 'Cause
Yes.
remember what they said he's gonna pay the fucking drivers off? We're gonna be on the
Yeah,
podium.
we're on the podium
I'm
next
gonna,
week.
I'm gonna get you guys in the booth. You know?
Yeah, we'll be in the booth. We'll be on the podium.
But you know what?
You
The
can
only bad
guarantee I
thing,
will.
the only bad thing is he said that on stream. So now
Oh,
we
shit, yeah.
incriminated ourselves.
No, I'm just gonna pass everyone. I'm just gonna be faster than everyone.
I'm gonna have to create like
No,
a
I'm
new
not gonna-
new
Are you
PSN
sure
or
about
something.
that?
Yeah, I'm
Someone-
just gonna
someone
cut
has
the
to-
stream short after that part, or
There you go.
glitch it out.
Someone needs to
And
take. Yeah, we'll just take Granty Boy out, and then we'll cut the screen off. We'll say there's some
Yeah.
technical difficulties, and then we'll come back, and Granty Boy will be in last place, and we'll be like, oh, well, I don't know what happened.
All right, guys, have a good one.
See you
cheers,
later. Oh
Yeah, Assassin.
man.
So you're 14?
Yeah, I'm 14 and a half. I'm turning 15 in September, yeah.
Yeah, there's a guy that, because I do PC, I do Assetto, or ACC and iRacing, and one of the guys in our little crew is 14. I think he just turned 15, but he's an alien. I mean, there's like a Mexican guy, a few UK guys, an Irishman, myself, and then the young dude as well. But dude, it doesn't matter what age you are. You could be 35, 40, 14, 15. Like,
Yeah.
if you love racing, that's all that matters.
Yeah,
Yep.
at my current rate of development, I've only been playing since July of last year, so...
Yeah, dude, you got a really bright future.
Yeah.
And
I
For
mean,
me,
do some
Yeah.
F1 for a few years and get on PC, do iRacing, do ACC, and yeah, you're gonna be
Yeah.
one of those well-known, super aliens.
yeah, maybe even in esports ever one day, which is what I want to do.
Hell yeah.
I mean, it's right there in the cards here. They definitely give you the fucking chance to. I've got a guy that I know from another league. He's quick enough to do it, but he was on a pad, so he wasn't able to end up doing it. But he's on the top of the time trials for every track that there is right now. There's another guy I know. He's on a wheel. I don't know if he's going to, but maybe he'll go for esports. Not too sure, but yeah, there's always opportunities. Like you see everyone gets the opportunities, and not even just in online racing. I mean, look at James Baldwin. He's now racing professionally. A lot of the guys are starting to race like in F3 or F4 or F5, you know, things like that, where
Well, they just
they
get
basically-
opportunities to do like some touring cars and just some opportunities to race. It's really cool. I mean, James
And
Baldwin,
like-
he's one of the well-known.
The thing about preseason was for me, I only found out that I was gonna be, I was wanting to reserve a day before, and by that time I found out, it was already time for me to sleep. So, yeah, I mean,
it's
yeah,
all possible. Who's doing
I
laps
only
around
had 4
France
hours
right
of sleep. Me.
now? Oh, you are? What do you? I set a 128.6.
Well, I'm kind of bottling everything right now. I mean, I'm
Look at
tired.
you guys
Yeah,
all practicing. Dude, I put in, get this, I put in my first laps tonight on Bahrain since season 10 Bahrain. I put in 30 minutes, and I was just like, I'm just going to drive and just
Yeah,
hopefully not spin and
that's-
just finish the race. And I ended up P3. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah, the only
That's
thing about
basically what I did.
the only thing about preseason was I only had like 4 hours of practice.
See,
I didn't have to do preseason.
found-
Wait, 4 hours?
Yeah.
4 hours in time trial.
Dude, that's a lot of time.
That is
No,
a lot of
like
time actually in
10
time
minutes.
trial.
No.
I got like
I usually
40 minutes of
I
practice
spend, like,
for this
15,
race.
20 minutes in time trial, and then I go to, if I don't have my teammate, like if he's not on, I just go to a Grand Prix. And
Yeah, but I wouldn't
basically
think about that.
just-
I was
Yeah,
stupid.
honestly,
that was my
I found
first time I've ever
I
raced
found that
with anybody else without racing arm.
honestly, I found out for me doing that really helped me to just understand basically the tire life. I made a mistake on strategy and I should have done the one stop, but my lap got screwed up on by some guy coming out of the pits, which obviously you saw that on stream, so wasn't too thrilled about that one. Wanted to start on the mediums, but obviously after you use your one set of mediums, you kind of got to either not set a lap and start at the back, or you push on the softs, and I got a good soft lap. I could have been in the top 3, I would say. I got P4 on the first run, and then just couldn't do anything on the rest of them, but I feel like, especially France, I like France. Is France on normal corner cutting, or is it strict?
Whatever it was, I think it's going to be regular.
I can
hope
check
it's
real
regular,
quick,
'cause
Cav.
that track
Discord
cannot be
open.
strict. It's gonna be absolutely a nut fucking case if it's on
Yeah,
strict.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be on regular. I'll have to check with
Most
the...
our tracks are regular. The only ones that I know that might not be is like Baku and Monaco. Those tracks.
Does it?
Yeah, Monaco,
Actually, hold
Baku, and I think that's it for
I think
the
it was
season.
Singapore last year, but yeah.
Singapore as well, yeah.
Yeah,
but we're
we
not
don't
racing
have
in
that this
Singapore this
year,
year.
so I hope they don't do Mexico with.
No, that's going to be like whatever tracks we did last year that are on this year's calendar. We're using the same.
I
track
missed
limits.
some at the end of the year because of my internet.
Yeah, Mexico is normal. USA
Canada
is normal.
was normal, right?
Canada,
Better be normal.
yes, it was normal.
Yeah, it should be normal because
Yeah,
I
it
mean
was.
you've got so many. That last chicane, I remember Seafreeze got so pissed the year before when we had it on strict, and he basically got cost the win because of it. So I think it's just
Yeah,
a
that
game.
was-
It's not even due to the fact of us. It's just a game. Strict corner cutting, even if F1 uses it, it's nothing like what it is that they're doing. It's just so stupid.
That's why we're doing normal.
But
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
It's
I
just
really like
pathetic
this
that they
league.
decide to, like Codemasters do a lot of decent things, but now with EA coming on board, I don't know what I'm gonna expect honestly anymore. Although the last time EA did make an
just give 'em a
F1 game, it
chance
was actually pretty good. So, because
Yeah,
I think
just give
they
'em a
made
chance and see what happens.
didn't they make the 2007 game when it was they called it World Championship for the PS3? I'm
no,
correct.
that was somebody else. The last time EA made a
Is
game
that?
was F1 2005 or F1 2003 or 2. Because I played on F1 2001, F1 2002 on PC with EA games.
Yeah.
Back when I was like 11 years old. Or like 10 years old.
I've had some good experiences at a lot of the tracks we're going to this year. So
Yeah, it'll be
the only
good.
one I'm not excited for is Monaco. That is the one I will.
I like Monaco a lot.
My
It's a good
problem
track.
with Monaco is I'm on a controller pad, so It's very hard, especially if you are trying to go for 30 something laps. It's. I need to get a wheel. That's what I'm planning on doing. Wheel first, then.
My teammate,
Get a
Pazosaurus, yeah, he was.
That's the plan.
He hit
Either I
the.
was gonna get Fanatec
He
or
spun and
something
hit the
else.
wall, but and then
yeah, I
the
saw that.
sticky barrier took off his wheel when he barely hit it. Did that glitch?
Yeah, I think if you hit the wall kind of the wrong way, in this game you either get like massive wing damage or it takes off your wheel, whatever. But, all right, guys, I'm gonna talk to you later. I'm gonna go off and
Yeah,
celebrate
I'm gonna get off
birthday a
here
little bit.
too.
Same.
Yeah.
I will talk to you boys later.
I'll have
well
the
done,
energy to
everyone.
celebrate. Oh,
Alright, boys, see you later. Have a good one.
I'm not a really
See ya,
emotional
guys.
to let myself out person, even if I get like.
Oh man. I just realized that I'm still streaming. Anyways, thoughts on the race real quick. Qualifying was decent. Kind of screwed up my last run. Still improved somehow, but realistically that should have been a 124.6, 124.5. But I mean, pole is pole, so shouldn't really be obsessing over it as long as I learn from my mistakes and improve. Race was pretty good. Got held up at the pits, but besides that, I don't think there was much I could have done to execute it better besides maybe saving more ERS on the first stint and being a bit more patient when passing 007. But then again, if the Haas hadn't cost me so much time, I probably never would have had to deal with him or the Renault Assassin. But yeah, congrats to those two for getting second and third, and hopefully I can maintain this momentum going into France in the next few rounds. So yep, that's it. If you liked the video, please like. If you like my content, please subscribe, and until next time.